Hello everyone, Emery99 here and welcome back to the second episode of Alejandro Valverde Pro Cyclist. If you haven't seen the first episode, be sure to check it out as we talked about our season objectives and did some bit of racing in Mallorca. Now though, let's talk about what's coming up in this episode. First up we have Volta a la Comunitat Valenciana, where we will be fighting for a GC win as we have a mountain stage and a hill stage that suits us. Then we'll go to our home soil in Murcia and ride the Volta Ciclista a la Región de Murcia, and then we round up the episode with 5 more stages in Andalusia, including a time trial and a Alto de Hazalana stage. These stages are the best opportunity for us to get some victories, as the top riders like Roglic and Pogačar will not really be in form. Here is our team for Valencia Tour. As you can see, it's not really the strongest lineup. I can see Serrano with a bit of mountain and hill stats, while we are at 80% fitness. And we start the tour with a 16.3 kilometers time trial with 2 small hills towards the end. And looking at the participants, I can see Alaphilippe, Dumoulin, Foss, Maika, Uran, but no Pogačar or Roglic, which makes it certainly easy for us to compete towards the GC standings. It's now our turn to depart in the time trial, and we have a 0 or a -1 day, really can't really tell. It's a 0 day for us. That means 69 time trial and 79 hill on the day. Kwiatkowski and Yves Lampard is tied on the timesheet, with Kwiatkowski leading the way. I have no clue what to pace on this one, as it's pro cyclist mode, and yeah, it's just Valverde that I control. But behind us is only Alaphilippe, who's also started, but hopefully we won't see him during the course. It's all about damage limitation this stage, and I believe a target of maybe 30 seconds behind Kwiatkowski would be a good time. Let's see how we fare. Now we're getting close to the first intermediate check, trying to just recover a little bit on that downhill before we push hard in the climb. We are 60 second with 40 seconds behind, and now we're really pushing it up this hill in the 8% section. But we have to watch out for our red bar, because if that blinks, we are in big trouble. Just using that red bar a little more, and now time to recover it a little bit on this downhill, very steep one, and the last 2 kilometers are flat, so we're gonna go push on. I think we can do better than 40 seconds as Uran takes the lead on the timesheets. We pass, and it's 30th with 30 seconds behind, exactly my target. Now we're gonna see Julian Alaphilippe come to the line. He is 13th with 15 seconds down, but the stage winner, same time, but it's Tom Dumoulin from Jumbo-Visma, who's gonna be our opponent in the GC, as it seems. Now let's see how we fare in the mountains as stage 2 of Volta a la Comunitat Valenciana from Castellón to Fredes. And looking at the favorites board again, it's us on the top with 77 mountain, Julian Alaphilippe 75 mountain and plenty of hills, 82 hills, and Rigoberto Uran with 80 mountain is the favorite. But we have to keep in mind we are behind them in the GC, so let's hope that we get a good day and take the lead of the race. Now we can control all of our teammates, and it's a really good start, and it's a really relieving one for me, as we have a +1 on the day, no stat boost because of our fitness, but let's see how we fare in the climb. Now 17 kilometers to go, and we're trying to fight for position at the front of the peloton. The breakaway is now being caught, and Alaphilippe tries an early move. It surely has to be early enough. We still have domestiques such as Elosegui pacing him back, so go on, Inigo. While Serrano also has good energy, as us. We're using Masponet to protect us right now, and Alaphilippe's attack is not successful. Now we're gonna go to low tempo, but 14 kilometers to go. It's a long climb, and now it's time for Schmidt to attack. So Quickstep really active at the start of the climb. We're currently trying to chill out in the middle of the peloton, try to not lose ground to anyone. Too important. Now let's up the tempo. We are the ones doing the chase at the moment. Juan Ayuso actually also at the front of the peloton. Now it's an attack by Romo, but again we have domestiques. We should really not panic. Tobias Foss is also accelerating at a high tempo. Serrano has plenty of energy, so trying to take him to the front of the group. Masponet is doing the pace for us really nicely. He still has some energy as we catch Mauro Schmidt and also Javier Romo as well. Now Serrano is coming to the peloton, and now it's another attack by Romo, this time followed by Fabro. Still 6 kilometers to go, and now Warren Barguil maybe tries a move. He doesn't, so let's now get Serrano to protect us and go at a low tempo, waiting for Dumoulin, Valverde, Alaphilippe or Tobias Foss attack. Now here's an attack by Warren Barguil as well. Only 3 kilometers to go, and there's not really steep gradient after this, so we have to increase the tempo for sure. Rojas is also doing help in our chase for the stage win. Now it is Uran in the wheel of Rojas. Oh, Rojas, please don't block us. And here goes Valverde. 1.2 kilometers to go. We're gonna start sprinting already. 900 meters to go. 800. Alaphilippe with the big acceleration, but he's done, and we're going to take the win in Fredes. What a win! It was patience that led us to victory today, and Alessandro Covi and Kwiatkowski follow us in an interesting stage. The climb was not that difficult as I hoped for, and the pace wasn't either, but we get the win, and that's such a great feeling. Well, we are at the top step of the podium, but the only 8-second gap does not really take us to GC leader. It is still Michal Kwiatkowski who has a 3-second gap on Tom Dumoulin. We are 7th, ahead of Alaphilippe, just 16 seconds behind. Next up is a flat stage, and we're just gonna chill in the peloton and yeah, try not to lose time. I don't think there's gonna be anything special to report, but yeah, see you at the finish. There it is, the last few kilometers of the sprint stage, and we're just gonna sprint, but let's see what's happening up the road. Jordi Meus with a strong sprint is gonna win, or not. He's gonna get pipped by his teammate Danny van Poppel. 1-2 for Bora Hansgrohe as we come through the finish line. Really relaxed in 18th position. Stage 4 is next, and it's the final opportunity for us to clinch the GC win, as Ciorette Chatti is the climb we have to deal with, and it has a downhill finish after, so we have to make our attack in the climb, and we need to get 16 seconds on Kwiatkowski, so time gaps are needed. We are on the way in Orjuela, and we've given the objective of top 3 of the stage classification. I think we can do that. We have a -1 day though, which doesn't help, but Serrano with a +5. Yeah, he's definitely going to help us a lot in the attack, that's for sure. Now we're about to start Alto de Ciorette Chatti, and we have good position with both Valverde and Serrano, as Rojas is currently relaying in the group. Elo Seguid also, I tried to take him to the front, but Valverde is getting blocked a little bit. Let's give Serrano to, yeah, there we go, to protect Valverde. Let's see if Valverde is going to be keeping up with the quick step tempo. We sure are, but our red bar is going while Serrano is on a great day, really. We have to take control of the pace, but it's not really looking good at the moment. We can't really drop people with 1.7 kilometers to go. Yeah, our day is really not strong. Serrano with a +5 is looking stronger than us, so I don't think we're going to be able to launch an attack here. 1 kilometer to go. It's the steepest section now, nearly, with 19%, but Dumoulin, Fraile, Kwiatkowski, they're holding up with us easily. Now let's go, let's kick it again. 92, 93, 94. Our red bar is gonna evaporate now. There you go. Our head starts shaking, and we can't drop this group, so our best chance is try to get the stage win. Oh, maybe try to break up. Go Serrano, go, 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 go. And now let's sprint to the line. Serrano, I need you to stop. Oh, there we go. We've given the win to Valverde, but is it going to be enough? I don't think so. There's 10 seconds bonus for first place, so Serrano gets 6 seconds and Friday gets 4, but we are same time with Kwiatkowski. It's not going to be enough. Let's check the podium. We win the stage with Alejandro Valverde, although Gonzalo Serrano was stronger today. We had to give the win to Valverde. And that means we are going to be third in the general classification, 6 seconds behind Michał Kwiatkowski with a flat stage to go. And I don't think we're going to be able to gain the win there with a strong sprint start list, but it's just going to be third place for us. Final stage, 119.5 kilometers from Valencia to Valencia, and we are third in general, second in points, and first in KOM classification. But now we've got more stats, and we know Jose Joaquim Rojas has 72 mountain, which could come in handy. So I will add him as our teammate, as so Gonzalo Serrano played a huge part in winning that last stage. Well, a good surprise, as we have a +4 on the day, and our jersey colors now changed to the leader of the point standings, as Kwiatkowski also leads that department. It's a nice, really orange kit, which I tend to like, and the +4 gives us +1 in the sprint and +1 in acceleration, which means 72 sprint and 74 acceleration. Now 5 kilometers to go, and we try to have the wheel of Seneschal. Kwiatkowski is also to the front. Now try to get the wheel of Moose, but I think we failed that. 3.6, try to follow Matthews maybe. I think we have the wheel of Matthews, and this is promising. 2.7, final corner of the race, and we are in prime position for a good result. And now the sprinters will start their sprint. Matthews starts their sprint. We're going to launch ourselves as well as we come through the right. Jordi Meus, Van Poppel, Molinar. What's it going to be the result? Third place? Yes, third place, beating the likes of Michael Matthews. But again, it's a Bora double with Jordi Meus this time winning the stage. It's going to give us 4 seconds in the GC. Here it is on the podium, confirming Michał Kwiatkowski winning Volta a la Comunitat Valenciana, and we come second, 2 seconds behind the Polak. This result also meant that we lead the points classification as well as the best climber classification, and in team classification, in not really the Movistar style that we saw, but our team wasn't really the strongest. It's Ineos who take it. Oh no, I was scared of this. We now level up, which is going to be interesting. We don't get any stat boost here, so that's good. We have a skill point though. I'm going to put it in... Valverde is really not known with the technique or the stealth, so we're going to put it into willpower actually. Yes, Valverde, bit of willpower, need that good race day condition to our advantage, so willpower it is. Now that we start to know more about our rider's stats, I am going to take Jose Joaquim Rojas with a 72 mountain, 73 hill with us into La Vuelta and also to Basque Country and Catalonia. Vuelta Ciclista a la Región de Murcia is next, and this race is important for us since we are from Murcia ourselves. And it's going to be our last time riding this classic. We've won it before, but the opposition this time around is a little bit strong. Pello Bilbao, Giulio Ciccone, Richie Porte, Simon Yates, Jack Haig, and more importantly, Tadej Pogačar. We are on the way in Murcia, and we have a -1 day. We're really not lucky with the race day conditions so far this season. As the breakaway attempts start, we look at our team, and we've been given 4 teammates for now, including Gorka Izaguirre, Carlos Verona, Pedredo, and Maspone. A really strong squad we have here. Maspone with a +5 is the first one to protect us over the Alto de Sedacero, but most importantly we'll try to stay at the front in the hard climb of Espuña and Bermejo, and then I think the race will be folded in an uphill sprint, which I can count myself as a favorite. And now as we approach the top of the climb, there are attacks from Yates, Ciccone and Kwiatkowski. Obviously we're not going to stay in the peloton because we need to counter those moves. We'll see. Try to follow Bahrain with Pauls and Haig. Pauls trying an attack maybe. Team really caught, lacking at this moment as we have a crash. Oh, it's Ciccone down. Ciccone is down. We were lucky to escape it. And that means there's only now 2 people at the front. It's Kwiatkowski and Yates. As we try to stick in the peloton, we have Samitiev, Verona, Izagirre and Rodriguez, which we'll try to relay. And then hopefully that 30-second gap won't be a problem as we have a 25-kilometer flat section afterwards. But the peloton is really not pacing at the moment. We need to do the chase as Harper and Team Jumbo-Visma now try to relay at the front to the group. We'll see what happens, but I think we should be able to catch Yates and Kwiatkowski. And as we expected, the attack of Kwiatkowski and Yates has been caught. Now it's time to set a low tempo, try to get as much energy as we can recover in this flat section, and then show ourselves that our sprint and acceleration is still in place even at the age of 41 against Tadej Pogačar. Just 3 kilometers to go now, and there are attacks on our left, but we have to go in a steady pace, and Louis Masponet is now going full out for us. We can't really control Izagirre, which is a big shame, so we might have to relay, but Masponet now goes 99. Izagirre also goes 99, 1 kilometer to go. We need to time our sprint well. It's 800, 700, 600 meters to go. Let's try to sprint. Kwiatkowski comes from the right rapidly, and our acceleration was not there, which is surprising because Kwiatkowski only has 74. I believe I've timed it perfectly, but we just couldn't get the kick, and it's just 3rd place, which is really disappointing. And yeah, it's not going good this February month for us at the moment. Well, next up is the Andalusia Tour, which is also an important race for us in our region with a mountain stage and a time trial. And then we're gonna start the classics with first one, Strade Bianche. I think this race suits us really well, but against tough opposition it'll be a good test for us for sure. But I'll be riding both of these races in the next episode of the Valverde Pro Cyclist. I don't want these episodes to be too long and tiring to watch, so these will be on episode number 3. Just a reminder, if you have enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe. It really helps me motivate doing these videos and create more content for you guys, so please do it. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one, hopefully.